The credits for the Batman call him the unseen Arkham Prisoner, but real fans know where they've seen him before. Warning: spoilers for the Batman ahead. Teasing a villain for the next movie at the end of the current one is, at this point, standard operating procedure for comic book movies. The most recent Batman movie, The Batman, includes just such a scene. It's set in Arkham Asylum, Gotham City's notoriously insecure institute for the criminally insane. The scene in question features an exchange between Paul Dano's Riddler and a familiar murderous clown played by rising star Barry Keoghan. Most audience members will tell you that the scene is a clear setup for a Batman sequel, one that once again sets the Dark Knight on a collision course with the clown prince of crime. But there's more to this brief exchange between two supercriminals than might immediately meet the eye. Director Matt Reeves revealed in an interview published in conjunction with the film's release that he intended for the moment to have a thematic significance within the Batman itself, rather than functioning as a glorified advertisement for future films.
New friend of yours? I'm not so sure.
In a YouTube interview with IGN, director Matt Reeves provided some insight into the Barry Keoghan Joker scene in The Batman, linking its function within the film to some of the movie's overarching themes. Reeves explained that in his initial cut of the movie, he removed the Arkham sequence between Riddler and Joker, thinking it unimportant to the movie's overall story. But when he did so, the stakes within another, more crucial sequence, a scene later on between Catwoman and Batman, were diminished. Catwoman and Batman care about each other, but at the end of the day, they're working on opposite sides of the law. They're also divided by their attitudes towards Gotham City. While Batman clings to a desperate hope that his crime-fighting efforts can somehow make a difference in the grand scheme of things, Catwoman is of the opinion that the city will never change, and that each quelled threat will ultimately be replaced by a new one. Remind you of anything? In The Batman, audiences already understand the grim truth of Catwoman's words because they've just seen the Joker himself enter the picture. How can Gotham ever change when that guy is on the scene? The Joker scene, then, is a potent illustration of the seemingly limitless number of threats to the public's health and well-being that the numerous villains of Gotham City will always present. This may be the Riddler's movie, but the Riddler is far from the only villain in Gotham. He's just one of them, and now he has a new friend.
If this continues, it won't be long before you've nothing left.
Matt Reeves shared some additional insight about Barry Keoghan's scene in The Batman in an interview with Variety published the day after his conversation with IGN. Reeves explained that originally there was another scene with Keoghan's unseen Arkham Prisoner, which saw Batman go and visit the detainee, who greeted him like an old friend. The deleted scene, which Reeves hopes to show viewers one day, is said to have a similar vibe to the scenes between Clarice Starling and Hannibal Lecter in The Silence of the Lambs.
Hello, Clarice. It's good to see you again.
No.
In addition to lending thematic weight to Catwoman's philosophical outlook on Gotham City, Reeves explained that Keoghan's Joker was likewise featured in order to accentuate the preponderance of eccentric characters in Gotham and further develop the film's central location. The director said, "I thought it'd be really neat if so much of the fabric of Gotham just already existed, and it was like an old Warner Brothers gangster movie, and if you took a certain turn, you might see a character in his origins." Furthermore, the implied threat the Joker poses to Gotham City is meant to reinforce the fact that Batman's work is forever ongoing. Reeves explained that the scene's inclusion helped audiences, quote, see that Gotham was still Gotham, and that Batman really didn't have a choice. He has to keep doing what he's gonna do. According to Reeves, whether or not Keoghan reprises his role as the Joker in a future film has yet to be determined. But at the very least, Reeves has made it clear that his scene in The Batman serves a clear purpose, whether he shows up again in a future movie or not. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about The Batman are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.